Ephesians chapter 2, verse 18.
So wait, get that Ezra's first.
First Ezra 5, and I'm start at 68.
Yeah.
So they went to Zerubbabel and Yahawashi, well, that's Yahawashi, and to the chief
And yeah.
of the families, and said unto them, we will build together with you, for we likewise as ye do obey your Lord, and do sacrifice unto him from the days of Asbazareth, the king of the Assyrians, who brought us hither. Then Zerubbabel and Yahawashi and the chief of the families of Israel said to them, it is not for us and you to build together in house unto Yahawah power. We ourselves alone will build unto the Lord, the Lord of Israel, according as Cyrus the king of the Persians had commanded us.
And basically that was the other nations trying to build the temple to the Lord our God with us. And what was the answer of the chiefs or the heads of Israel? No, you can't build with us. We'll build it ourselves. But you can't build with us. So the other nations, they don't got no parts in this. And they're not part of the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven is with Israel. Go ahead and read that in Ephesians. No, that's not.
Ephesians chapter 2, verse 18. For through him we both have access by one Spirit unto the Father. Now therefore ye are no more strangers and foreigners, but fellow citizens with the saints and of the household of Yahawah, and are built upon the foundation of the apostles and prophets, Yahawashi himself being the chief cornerstone, in whom all the building fitly framed together goeth unto an holy temple in the Lord Yahweh Yahawashi, in whom ye also are builded together for an habitation of Yahawah through the Spirit.
Right. So in Israel is that habitation built for the Most High through the Spirit. Right. It's not for everybody else. Somebody get 2nd Ezra 8 and 1. Yeah, get that in 2nd Ezra 8 and 1.
This is 2nd Ezra 8 and 1. And he answered me, saying, the Most High hath made this world for many.
Right. This world was made for many. That's why you got Esau's kingdom up. You got Moab's kingdom up. You got the Syrian kingdom, the Persians and the Medes, Magog. You got all these people who got kingdoms and ruling. You know, you got the United Nations. All them motherfuckers. Everybody but the children of Israel is ruling right now. Good.
The Most High have made this world for many, but the world that comes for few.
Right, the world to come is for few. Actually, the elect of Yahawah and Yahawashi and the 1/3. That's what the kingdom of heaven is made for. And then, well, basically for the children of Israel. That's it. It's not made for many different rulers or many different people. This is not gonna have all this. The kingdom of heaven ain't gonna have all this free thinking, you know. And actually, it's free to do wickedness thinking. The kingdom of heaven ain't made for every nation being a part of it, you know, as rulers. And that's one thing that you niggas strive and trying to do is make the kingdom for everybody.
The house divided shall not stand.
Right. This kingdom ain't for everybody. Yeah.
He said that, are you going to separate the sheep from the goats?
Right. And constantly he said it. He's separating the wheat from the tares. The elect, he came for his chosen.
The wheat from the tares.
Right. And then he always mentioned Israel. He don't mention these other nations. And that's
not once, has he?
No, not once. He never said the kingdom of heaven is for Israel first, and then the Edomites, the Hamites,
right.
No,
but somehow they get that tightly fitted together with the Gentiles.
Right.
That gives them that light of hope, so to speak. You know, because they believe that they could be part of the Gentile and shit.
Right. For all you Edomites and other nations, you don't have no hope. It's not for you. Your hope is slavery. Your hope is a destitute life, not getting whipped more than 3 times a day.
hopefully you get 3 meals a day.
Right. Hopefully you'll get 3 meals a day.
I hope them motherfuckers are square.
Yep. Your hope is you actually gonna rest on the Sabbath. You ain't other than that, 6 days a week you catching hell.
Like the same way a working man look forward towards the weekend.
Yep.
Same way y'all look forward towards the Sabbath. But
Yep.
Jay can't wait till the weekend. And that's if they get it off. They gonna try to call you in or ask you to come that day or try to switch your schedule up and shit. Cause they know Jay be looking for that constant day. They try to switch them schedules up so they can't be together and shit. You know, that's another way they keep you engulfed in their system and their way of thinking. I will tell thee a similitude as when thou asked as when thou askest the earth, it shall say unto thee that it giveth much mold whereof earthen vessels are made, but little dust that gold cometh of. Even so is the course of this present world, there be many created, but few shall be saved.
Right. So it's not for everybody. It's not even for all of Israel. What was it? Apostle Gabar always say 66 2/3 is going to die of Israel. The other nations don't even got a part in it. You know, so there's going to be mass death. You know.
And, so answered I and said, swallow then down, O my soul, understanding, and devour wisdom.
Wisdom is a knowledge of the mysteries of the kingdom.
Which is nourishment, man, because it said devour down. What you consume is supposed to nourish you.
And that's the hope.
And you got to receive the Spirit to know it, which is the Spirit through Yahawashi.
Right. That's the prayer and faith of the saints, man, not of everybody. The kingdom of heaven ain't for you Jesus Christ believers, man.
As soon as you find out that he's not, I does this bus come up and pick up the children across the street, you know, from my household, and they get on this big ass, you know, that damn school-looking bus, an old school bus, and they take them to Bible study and they come back. So they come across and play with my children. I asked them what I said yesterday. I said, what color you think the Lord is? You know, and they said, he's like a white color. They tell her he's like white. No, he's like a whitish light color and all this. You remember that shit?
Yeah, he had to regular do like, no, hey, look, go ahead, explain your story.
I was like, hey man, don't you ever come up with it. The Bible say he's a black man, a so-called black man. And you ain't black, you different colors of brown. And went down and tell the little boy, don't you ever believe in no crap like that. And one, I don't play that. If you hang around my children, you gonna know. And anybody got a problem with that, you can take your children to the motherfucking house. Yeah, you can teach them all that wicked shit when you come over to my household. First of all, you do the things that's required of a children, a small child being raised up under Yahawashi, Yahawashi. You understand? If anybody got a goddamn problem with that, you can take it to the street, bro. You know.
This is going back to, pretty much this kingdom passing away and basically the new heavens and the new earth. This is 2 Peter chapter 3. I'm going to start at verse 7. But the heavens and the earth, which are now, which is this current age, the current kingdom we're in, by the same word are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. So pretty much this is going to be that final judgment that Yahawah Yahawashi is bringing to basically put the wicked out of the earth. And then basically the other nations is going to come back to serve us in the kingdom of heaven. But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day with the Lord is as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but all should come to repentance. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, which is the hopeful elect, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. And that's the establishment of the kingdom of heaven right there, after this destruction passed, and the elect is delivered.
And with that, we're going to close up. Y'all got anything
I
else
just
to
want to read
add?
the last scripture.
All right.
Just one last one. It's Luke 1:68. Blessed be the Lord power of Israel, for he hath visited and redeemed his people. Not all people, James White.
Right, or William Bell, his people, not all people.
Or vocab Cologne.
Right.
I got one more slide. Second Ezra 8:27. Regard not the wicked inventions of the heathen, but desire of those that keep thy testimonies and afflictions. Think not upon those that have walked vainly before thee, but remember them which according to thy will have known thy fear. Let it not be thy will to destroy them which have lived like beasts, but to look upon them that have clearly taught thy law. Take thou no indignation at them which are deemed worse than beasts, but love them that always put their trust in thy righteousness and glory. That's what we're coming back to say.
Yeah, that's the elect of the children of Israel. With that, say shalom.
So,
Shalom.